So, how long should it take before you start seeing results from your marketing? Here's a spoiler: it shouldn't take forever. Let me caveat all of this with every business is different, every industry is different. I'm just giving general timeframes that I see on average across all industries. So, if anybody's sitting there going, listen, clients in the biotech engineering field, these take 6 months to a year to start seeing results. Yeah, I understand there are more complicated industries than others, but in general, for retail, for very basic services, this is pretty standard across the board. Common thing a lot of people think is that when you start marketing, when you start advertising, is that it's going to take some time to see results. And that is true in some cases, depending on the type of marketing that you're doing. So there's a few different levels to the funnel. There's awareness, consideration, and conversion. The awareness phase is for a lot of newer brands or brands that are trying to get a new message out there. This is the phase that might take a little bit longer. This is the phase where you're getting your name out there. You're letting people know that you exist. And a lot of consumers aren't just going to spend money with a new company or brand without doing some sort of research first. They're going to look into you a little more. They're going to see, has people used this brand in the past? Or is there any social proof that this brand is legit? What is some of the work that they've done? What does this company believe? That's kind of the awareness phase. Then there's the consideration phase, mid-funnel. The consideration phase is really important. This is meeting the consumer where they're at in the process as they're starting to think, okay, maybe I need this product or service. Then there's the conversion phase. This is they're ready to buy right here, right now. So we need to get in front of them a little bit more. This area of the funnel is probably the simplest area. You should see results fairly quickly. This is a lot of times through various advertising tactics, what we would consider retargeting. Basically, they've been to your site or they're typing in search terms like, where do I buy this product now? Things like that. So with the brand awareness phase, this is before users are even ready to buy. You're just kind of getting your brand out there. The conversion phase, which is they're ready to buy right now. You need to hit them right now. And then the consideration phase. Now, this is the kind of sweet spot of the funnel. This is the area where they're thinking about buying. They aren't sure if they need this product or service, but they're just doing general research, and we're hitting them right there. This is a lot of times the areas that SEO, paid search, social media advertising, things like that kind of come into play here. Let's speak just in terms of SEO. Depending on your product or service and how niche it is, this should take no longer than a few months to start seeing valuable results. Now, depending on the type of business that you have, it could take upwards of 6 to 8 months. But in the grand scheme of things, that's not that long. From starting a business to all of a sudden now you have customers in the door, this isn't that long of a time. But really, you should start seeing results within like the 3 to 4 month time frame. Advertising is super simple. Spend $1, make $1. You should start seeing results pretty immediately. Month, 2 months, depending on your ad spend. That's around the general time. To see more sustainable growth over time, this could take upwards of a year or more. And that's okay. As long as something's happening now, it all ends up compounding on itself. The more traffic you get to your site, the more traffic search engines want to push to your site. The more keywords that you're ranking for, the more keywords that search engines are going to allow you to rank for. It all starts to compound on itself. It's usually a slow burn within those first few months, and that's okay, because as time goes on, growth starts getting more and more and more frequent. Kind of looks like a steady line upwards, and then as it starts to go up, the line will keep increasing, and then that ramp will just get steeper and steeper. And that's kind of the fun part about sustainable growth tactics like SEO, like organic social and things like that. Your marketing is going to take time. Organic marketing is going to take a little bit longer, but it's going to have more long-term effects than advertising. You might see quicker results, but at the end of the day, as soon as you turn off that tap, your business stops too. So keep that in mind as you're choosing the best marketing tactics to start with. If I were to give you a recommendation, always go the organic route first and then add in paid after the fact. It shouldn't take forever. You should start seeing results pretty quickly within a few months of starting any tactic.